Hey Capricorn, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your December love reading. Oh, it has been a thing trying to get these videos done. Literally, the universe just kept slowing me down. I was like, it's not time. Wait, hold on. No, can't do it tonight. Can't do this. Like legit, I have had storms, power outages, all these kinds of things that just have been pushing these videos back. We're finally doing it. We're making it happen. So thank you for your patience. This is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, welcome to any cross-watchers dealing with a Capricorn, in or love with a Capricorn. Yes, so let's get into it. And I will say, I don't always mention it in my videos, but just because it says December doesn't mean, oh, that was fast, doesn't mean that this only applies for December. If you're watching this later on, even in 2020, you know, the message will come to you when it's meant to. So don't worry about the timing. Just take what resonates. All right? All right. So, So Capricorn, your romance card, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So we might be dealing with some hurt. Definitely sounds like we're going through some healing during Sag season. Scorpio season may have brought up some things that now we're really analyzing and working through. Could be a thing. We'll see what the tarot says and what kind of guidance we have on that. But I would say be aware of your emotional addictions. And it doesn't have to be, like, I feel like when you hear the word codependency, it instantly makes you think clingy or you know, whatever. You know, and that's not necessarily what it means. You know, for me in this deck, with the codependency card, literally can just talk about like security blankets or crutches. Security crutches, good lord, what am I saying? But like security blankets that you hold on that make you feel safe or secure, even in control. You know, but some of those things may be getting in the way of being able to commit to a partner, find a partner, deepen the connection with an existing partner. So I think a lot of what's going on in Sag season as we head into Capricorn season, right? You know, really has to do with how, you know, how are these things standing in the way? You know, I really want that card. I keep staring at it. You know, what is that one too? What is, you know, blocking this, or what is keeping you from fully, whoa. Okay, we're going to take all of those. Okay, we got a lot on the table. Let's break this down first. Love this. So Knight of Swords, bottom of the deck right now. So wanting to learn, wanting to understand. We're just going to take all of these and we'll just flip them all over together. All right. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, here. We'll go through it one by one. We got a whole bunch jump out at the end. So we've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So don't let the reverse freak you out too much. To me, this is one of the cards that, like, you can't really mess it up with reversing this particular card. But I will say with the 10 of Pentacles, you know, it's almost like we're so close to the happy ending, or the vision is just, it's just slightly off. Like it's a little step forward. Like it's not exactly what we want or need. There's something just a little off about it, or at least the commitment isn't there. Like we're trying to work on this, but it's still kind of out of reach. I will say, and like I was saying, do not let that bug you. Don't let that freak you out, because this week can change, right? It's not like it's never going to happen. It's what we're working on. Again, right? We're working on some things, changing some things up. So I'm going to put that down there. We're going to put those next to each other. So don't freak out too much. You do have this Ace of Pentacles in here. This is a brand new beginning. This is a fresh start. This is new abundance. I do think this is a new beginning for you. And yes, it is a pentacle, so that could totally speak to work or just finances and resources and more material things. So it may not necessarily be connected, but that doesn't, this is just really new abundance or pure abundance. So that can mean anything. So, you know, if you know anything about the suits, like don't let that be like, why is this all work? We're talking about love. Doesn't have to be. And it may even be connected to work, you know, and some of these things may have to be dealing with work. Maybe you're in a relationship with work. but you want, a relationship with another person, but you look at your priorities and you pick work over this person, or over making time to get to know people, or spend time with this person, go on a date. Who knows? Take it as it resonates, but that could be a thing for you as well. But again, to me, this feels positive. This doesn't feel as crazy as I just made that sound. This feels positive, and again, it just feels like something new. And I say that because you have the 9 of Cups after that, immediately followed by the 9 of Pentacles. So 2 nines, love that. 9s are all about, things coming into fruition. This is emotional contentment, and this is, to me, this is like a card of independence. You know your value, you know what you're deserving, you know what you're worth. This is a beautiful thing. And then we get this 8 of Wands in reverse. This is where we're starting to feel a little stuck. This is where we're feeling a little stuck. Because, this card is about, fast movement, communication, transfer of messagings. In reverse, all of that movement, it's like you're at a red light, right? You want to talk about things, or you should be talking about things, but you can't, or you're not. Or you want to be moving forward, yet it feels like there's no gas in the car, and you're just like it just won't start. And then here we have the 7 of Swords. So part of this, unwillingness to speak, or, this thought that you need to hold back may come because someone may have hurt you, someone tried to, cheat you out of something, or lied to you, manipulated you in some way with this 7 of Swords that we're kind of dealing with. So here's that Tower moment. So I will say, if you've been struggling with this, whether this is a past hurt, and this could even be your own inner saboteur messing with you, this Tower is going to shake all of that up. It's going to force you to, well, I was going to say it was going to force you to deal with it, but the Tower is kind of dealing with it for you because you just haven't. Or you just keep putting on the side oh, I'll come back to it later, I'll come back to it later, I'll come back to it later. The Tower's like, oh, if you're not going to get rid of this now, I'll do it for you, and just rips it. So that can be kind of hard. That can be a little shaky, but it's okay. It's doing this to force you to look at it, to force you to let it go. You can't let it go, I'll just take it from you, and then you'll have to figure it out immediately, versus, the maybe a little more mild way where I'm just going to make you do it. And then you have the 2 of Wands, which is great, because after this gets, broken down and torn down, and that old structure that, is holding you in, right? Because sometimes the Tower can almost be like a prison where you're trapped inside, and it just comes to tear it all down. And yes, it can be scary. Things fall apart. Things that felt secure start to crumble. But after everything settles, you're free, you're released, and that's exactly what's going on with this 2 of Wands. You're free to put out some new intentions. You're free to really put out the true 10 of Pentacles, this true, commitment, relationship, family life, whatever this is supposed to be. So to me, this Tower is really forcing you to deal with all of these, any of these addictions, or any of these security blankets that keep you from truly connecting, with someone in a romantic way. It doesn't mean that you're closed off from everyone and everything, but I think it's the type of connection. I almost want to say it's great. You have a great ability to make partners, whether they're business partners or even friends on a social setting. But when it comes to romantically, or taking things to a little more of an intimate space, that's where we're getting hung up. And it could be because of some of this 7 of Swords, kind of lingering wounds that are kind of lurking on the inside. Some of you, this may even be something recent. Maybe something recent happened with a friend, or, a romantic partner that's just, you're still kind of why in the world? What was that for? All right. What'd we get? Love this. Makes me so happy. All right. So we have the here and now. So talking about being present, talking about being in this space again. And, this is something that I think a lot of Capricorns go through. This idea and this notion of being present, right? Because you guys work so hard. To my Capricorn friends, I always, talk about, you're half fish, half goat. You go from the bottom of the ocean all the way up to the top of the mountain, and back and forth, probably 50 times a day. You're constantly moving, you're constantly working on achieving and climbing the mountain, which is beautiful. It's a great thing. But sometimes if you're always looking ahead, if you're always looking to the next, you don't actually see what's happening now. And that's what this Tower card is going to do. It's going to force you to stop. It's going to force you to look at the now. Because it's literally it's going to tear the path up. Be like, look, now you can't go. Deal with this now. Like, that's really what it's doing. It's forcing you to be really present to what you're going through, and what is shifting and going on with your internal perspective and your desires and your needs, and are they truly aligned, with your actions and your thoughts? That is a big thing. Why? Because we're working on your fulfillment. I was talking about it earlier, where it's like, this is what we want, but right now this is kind of what you're getting, or kind of what you're working towards. It may be close, but it's not the total fulfillment. All right, so we're going through a little realigning, and we're going through a little perspective shift right now as we start to wrap up Sagittarius season and move into your season, Capricorn. So it's just a shift, nothing you can't handle. This may look a little scary, but don't worry about it. Again, it's only destroying things that are keeping you held back. We want to set you free. We want to put you on this new path, right? Because again, we have this new abundance. We have this new beginning, this new offer waiting for you. We want to let you out so you can have that, so that can finally come to you. Okay? Love it. Literally, as I said, I looked up, the clock was 11:22 on the timer. Love that. We are manifesting. You got this, Capricorn. All right, I'm going to wrap up your reading here. As always, I love you guys. Take care. Thank you so much. It is going to be Christmas next week. Oh my goodness. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however you celebrate this season. Enjoy it. Share it with your loved ones. Sending you my love, joy, light, all of that good things. And my gratitude. I can't believe we've been doing this for a year already. It's crazy. I'm so happy to share this journey with you, and I'm so glad you were here for it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing from you guys. It just helps the channel to grow. So thank you so much. And again, wishing you the best. Happy holidays. And I will see you in your next video. Bye.